Hello, welcome to another reaction to this K-drama. This would be a reaction to the sixth episode of the show. And just a quick recap of what happened in the previous episode, that's episode 5. That was where we saw a very complicated case that our detectives and profilers had to dig into. And that particular case is initially it felt like a murder case because a man and three of his friends gathered together to have a drink. The next morning, the man died, and the other friends are blaming each other for that particular crime. But down the line, we got to realize that what we saw as a murder case is actually a suicide case, but it is a suicide that was committed with an intention to punish the friends for another crime they committed a year ago. So yeah, it's as complex as that. And after solving the case, towards the ending of that particular episode, both of our major characters, that's Ina and Son Sukuk, decided to officially start working together. So they are going to trust each other down the line, and they are going to dig deeper into the puzzle killer, as we know the name to be. So yeah, another interesting thing we also figured out in that episode is that this puzzle killer may actually be a serial killer that sees himself as a vigilante, because everybody that he has killed so far is someone that is also a killer. So he targets people that kills people. I don't know if if that makes sense, but yeah, that's what I've been able to figure out so far. And this is the episode 6. Let's dig into it and see what we get to find out more. Alarm. Okay, we are starting with our detective. Oh, I remember that in the last episode, he had soju with Ina. Yeah, that means she left. She left earlier. Oh, or is she the one coming? Oh, that's her. I think that's a case file, like 2 full box of of files to dig into.
기억 안 나, 어젯밤?
Okay, what happened last night? Is it something we didn't get to see? Okay, that's a flashback.
여기가 베이스 캠프야.
Oh, so they are using his home as the base for their investigation.
우리 집?
Yeah,
니네 집.
베이스 캠프가 왜 필요한데?
because they need to keep it hidden from the police.
공간이 필요하지. 게다가 범인이 우리 주위에 있는데.
Exactly. Kind of makes sense because you can't openly do this investigation in the police when the person you are working with could also be the culprit, or let's say the suspect, just to put it lightly. Okay, they're already building their case. Interesting.
어때? 잘 만들었지?
Yeah. It's so interesting that the 2 shows I'm currently watching on the channel, this and the Arcane anime, I like their intro song so much. 9 puzzles. The adventure begins. Okay. They're already doing the paperwork.
세 사람이 범인이 사건이 진짜 있다고 생각해?
물론 삼촌이 사람을 죽였을까?
Exactly. That's the same thing I'm asking, because if every other person that have been killed or every other case that is related to that puzzle is people that have committed crimes, people that have killed people, then the uncle must have also killed someone.
너 그 목에 있는 문신 말이야. 그거 언제 한 거야?
조직원으로 위장 수사할 때
Oh,
나하고 아직 못 지웠어.
I foresee, because I know he could have removed it, but he chose to leave it there.
어.
Undercover.
멋있네.
Undercover. There is one other undercover show in Kdrama which is really good. Ji Chang-wook is the main character in it, and the police guy from Squid Game. He has 12 episodes, but I just can't remember the name of that show. Ji Chang-wook is the one that went undercover in a gang.
도윤수.
강치목 죽기 직전에 통화 목록에 있었지. 한 3번 정도 통화했고. 잠깐만.
보윤수 좀 찜찜하긴 했지.
알겠습니다. 그럼 다시 연락드리겠습니다. 민아,
Are you serious? That was fast. Well, she's that type of person. She doesn't. Is that the Youngsu? Wow, that's a very big name in the industry, like A-list actor. He's the main character in Reborn Rich, and he got a lot of award for that particular show. In Reborn Rich, he played the grandfather of Vincenzo. That's him, my man. Ina is already there watching.
야, 이 씨발아. 내일 간다니까.
Yeah, this man, Shiba.
모르는 사람한테 3번이나 전화를 했을까요?
Okay, why are you following him around?
강치목 씨 정말 몰라요? 윤동훈, 이미영은요?
모른다고 몇 번을 말해. 에? 사람 성가시게?
This man is full of temper.
이 아가씨가 뭔 말 같지 않은
You
소리.
little pest. Are you serious?
택시 기사가 손님을 죽여서 잡혀온 적이 있어요. 왜 죽였는지 알아요? 무례해서. 다리를 꼬고 앉아 내내 반말을 하더니 자기 바쁘다고 돈을 집어 던지고 내렸다고.
This is why those in the service industry always need to have their emotions in check. And you, as a customer, also respect yourself when dealing with such people. You don't know when they will flip.
지저분하게 옷에 피가 튀고 흔적이 남으니까 잡히는 거라고. 날카로운 바늘 같은 걸로 목덜미 같은 곳을 찌르는 거죠. 바로 여기. 제가 찾는 범인이라면 이렇게 할 것 같은데?
진년이구만. 꺼져 이씨.
Man, this man is full of curse words in this particular show. Or in this particular character that he's playing. Oh, Chimuk.
이 사람 여기 약속 잡고 왔어요? 네?
Nah.
고마워요.
Yeah, exactly. That eye movement already said so much.
친구는 여기까지 왜 왔을까?
Yeah, they know each other. Okay, so this guy is getting under screen time. Interesting.
다들 궁금한 게 많은가 봐요.
Exactly. So many people are coming to ask her a lot of questions.
혹시 이 사람 아니었나요?
맞아요.
Ooh. So the connection is there. I mean, we already confirmed it, but this is double confirmation.
옷차림이나 이런 건 젠틀했지만 실제로는 아주 거만했고
Yes. Yo, for someone that is well dressed like that, he is incredibly rude.
뭐 이런
둘이 어떻게 만났는지 혹시 들으셨나요?
들은 바 없어요. 형사님은 사람 죽여본 적 없죠?
그럼요.
재미없다. 형사님은
Oh, she prefers the profiler.
다음엔 이나 씨 보내.
Yeah, I know.
진짜 잘 잤어요?
네. 한 번도 안 깨고 꿈도 안 꾸고 무려 2시간이나 잤어요. 근데 선생님은 황 선생님이랑 사는 거 불편하지 않아요?
절약되고 서울 집값 너무 비싸잖아요.
Yeah, it's sensible for an adult.
같은 건물이지.
Makes a lot of sense.
아니에요.
And that's the Dr. Wang. How could I forget the name that I just had now?
그림 샀어요?
산 걸로 보여요?
황 선생님이 그린 거?
네.
Look at that smile. He feels so proud of himself.
저도 그림 좀 그리는데
Ooh. I know that the murderer we are looking for is also an artist because of those puzzles and the artworks that are embedded in them. What is all this luggage in front of your building?
왔어?
Has this turned to a shared
이거
apartment?
좀 같이 좀 들고 들어가. 예쁘지?
This guy is super confused right now.
요리집 사장과 건설사 사장 둘은 어디서 만나게 된 걸까?
Maybe it's through a business meetup.
둘이 같이 동업을 했었나?
Okay, yeah. Could own a business. But we are not sure for now.
야, 너 집에 안 가?
나 원래 그렇게 못 자 5분이면 깨거든? 근데 그렇게 한 번도 안 깨고 잔 건 거의 10년 만이었어.
Man, she's been going through so much.
우리 집에선 잘 수 없는데 왜 여기선 잠이 오지?
It's probably because you feel more comfortable here.
우리 집은 상처투성인데.
I've always been curious about that. When
이런 곳?
you live with someone and the person dies in that living room, how do you even manage to like sleep and wake up in that same space? It sure can't be easy.
그 집을 떠날 수가 없었어. 기억해내야 됐으니까.
So she's basically punishing herself by still living in that environment, probably until she solves the case.
그럼 돈 내.
Ah, this guy.
그럼 넌 피자값
Both of you are indebted to each other. He's seriously paying. Wow. Okay.
예, 팀장님.
That's a phone call.
도윤수 방금 죽은 채로 발견.
Are you?
현장으로 빨리 와 지금.
Wow. And she called it. Now imagine if the Do-young-soo was killed the same way she predicted, like being stabbed into the back of the neck. That would be crazy. Okay. Forensics are already there taking picture.
뉴스에서나 보던 사람을 이렇게 보네. 회사주가 떡락해서 심근경 세계 왔나?
No, don't jump to conclusion. Remember what Richard said. Assumption kills in an investigation. So don't just assume he committed suicide or died of heart attack.
좋습니다.
Allow the forensics to do their thing. Yeah, Ina is there and our super detective.
좀 둘러볼게요.
Check the back of the head. Okay, let's have a talk.
불과 오늘 오전에 나한테 도윤수를 물었고
I know that conversation must come up because of the way things turned out.
30층 CCTV 기록이 하나도 없다. 다 삭제됐어.
일반 경추
She's checking that place.
마치 빨리 찾아달라고 말하는 것처럼. 어디에 숨어 있었던 걸까?
What if the killer was there when she walked in and had that conversation with him? I always like when they recreate the crime scene like this. The cinematic experience is just top notch.
도윤수가 진짜 네 번째 피해자일까?
네 번째 피해자이자 범인.
These reporters don't waste time at all. Once they get news like this, they pick it up and run with it immediately. NFS.
윤이나 씨?
Wait, what if that's a delivery of another person? That would be the fifth. That is it. That yellow envelope.
방금 퀵서비스 기사가 앞에 왔어요.
That's about the other killing that just occurred. Called it. Exactly. Joker.
네가 국과수에 있는 거 어떻게 알았을까?
They know everything. Like, they really know so much about her. What if they bugged her phone? So we've gotten only 4 puzzles so far.
대관람차? 여긴 놀이공원 같은데. 여긴 실제 하는 놀이공원인 건가?
Okay. Wow. He's finally stepping into this scene after 10 years.
아까 갑자기 차에서 왜 내린 건데?
설마 너 지금 나 걱정하는 거야?
This is not the time for this.
나는 원래 모든 시민을
Exactly.
바라보는 사람이야.
That's my guy. These their boss too. I wonder if he has any deeper thing to do with this series of crimes that is going on. Even from the one that happened 10 years ago.
지금 윤이나 경이랑 둘이 뭐하냐? 혹시 사겨?
Nah, you don't know him enough if you think he's dating someone.
아니에요, 그런 거.
Exactly, it's not like that.
정리되면
When the time is right.
따로 말씀드릴게요.
Yeah.
대관람차? 드림네.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. So what she's basically doing is trying to dig around and know if she can find any amusement park that is similar to the one in the background of these puzzles. And this particular one should be the detectives.
현장이나 리조트 관계자들 중에 도윤수 씨한테 살해 동기 가질 만한 인물들은 있을까요?
너무 많아가지고 누구를 딱 특정하기가 그게 좀 그러네.
I mean, if you know the type of personality he has, you will surely know he have a lot of people that are not in good terms with him because the dude is foul-mouthed.
쪽을 박아주든가 죽탱이를 날리든가 했을 텐데.
I like the way they mention like they cuss someone out. It's just ridiculous.
이틀 전 21시에서 23시 사이에 어디 계셨습니까?
So he's still a suspect. Well, these are
집에 있었죠.
normal questions you expect them to ask. But I don't really think this man have anything to do with that case because he's all about business. And like he said, having this other person dead only messes up his business. So he surely wants him alive. Okay. Seems like she's already in the amusement park. Man, that camera angle there felt like someone was monitoring her.
범인이 살인을 숨기고 싶었으면 충분히 가능했거든요. 굳이 누가 봐도 이상할 정도의 대량의 인슐린을 주사를 했어요. 이 시끄러운 소란 속에서 죽음이 묻히지 않기를 바랬어요.
I mean, that has been the case so far. Every crime that is connected to the puzzle has been done in ways that if you want to dig into the case, you would easily find the crime, find the cause of death, find everything connected to that death except the puzzle killer. So it's very easy to find all those details if you look into it, but there is nothing leading to the exact puzzle killer except from the puzzle itself. This man will freak out with all this. What has he turned this house into? It's almost like a amusement park or something like that.
왜 따라와?
산책 가는 거.
That's a very weird lie. Yeah, just going for a walk indeed. Yo, she's very rough.
롤러코스터 타는 거 같지? 재밌지?
Okay, are they being followed? Seems like that's the case. Red light. Green light. Yo, Squid Game is around the corner. Counting down. 27th is the date. So if you're watching this, know we'll be also watching that on the channel. Look forward to it. Okay, who is following? Maybe that's a reporter. Aha. Camera. That must be a reporter. Smash.
해줘. 내가 의뢰한 거야.
Oh,
나한테 붙은 그림자가 궁금해서.
okay. That's very sensible. She knows someone is following her, but she can't pick out the person that is following her. So it seems like she hired a PI. Makes sense. I would like to see the person she hired though.
다시 확인할 거 좀 있으니까 나랑 현장에 좀 같이 가자.
저 1층 로비 CCTV 보고 캐논 타고 출입이랑 대줘야 됩니다. 사람이
This rookie is always he's always making excuses. Doesn't like stress at all.
왜?
손수건이 없네. 요 지압 스래퍼 옆에 요 손수건 있었는데 요겁니다. 요게 이렇게.
네가 최초에 왔고 그 다음에 누가 왔지?
The chief,
후경이님, 영화 선배.
I mean the captain.
팀.
So would the handkerchief be in the evidence room? Because if he's not in the evidence room, then someone in their team must have tampered with it. It's not there. Okay, that's the forensic record.
요게 요 딱 떨어져 있었습니다.
너 정확하게 대답해. 이거 중요한 문제야 임마.
예, 확실합니다. 손수건이
And the handkerchief is not in the video that was recorded by the forensics.
실수한 걸 수도 있어.
Or
의도.
exactly, or it could be very intentional. And if it's very intentional, that means you guys really need to be super observant and super careful, because
너 대신에
foul play could be detected in all this.
너는 이 사실 아무한테도 얘기하지 마.
This basically turns everyone into a suspect in this police unit, and that's the chief. I personally suspect the chief, although I don't know why he would involve himself with any criminal case, but he seems quite suspicious. Okay.
피해자 물품일 가능성
Okay.
없어?
아니야.
Him informing the chief about this, it's either
수건은 물론이고 모자, 장갑,
he's trying to
몸에
I'm not sure.
안 하고 다녔다 그러더라고요.
I wonder why he's coming to the chief about this. Does it mean he trusts the chief? Or he's also quite suspicious of the chief and he wants to see how the chief will react?
우리 한강서 안에 범인이 있거나 공범이 있습니다. 주거 침입이 특기구만.
Whose house is this?
우리 집도 모자라서 이제 죽은 사람 집까지 드나드냐?
Dead girl's house. Dead girl's house. Oh, that's the bar woman that died.
바로 여기야.
Okay, so what happened here?
이미영, 강치목, 도윤수의 공통점. 이 집의 첫 번째 집주인은 도윤수.
Okay.
만약 그 세 사람이 공유한 게 어떤 특정 장소라면
Does it have anything to do with your uncle too? From 10 years ago.
여기서 무슨 일이 있었던 걸까?
Wow. This must be the end of it. The end of the episode. That's it. I believe that at this point we can openly say that we've gone halfway through the show. We just finished the sixth episode. And as you know, the full show has 11 episodes. And this happens to be like, I would call it a slower paced episode, or maybe a build up episode, because we do not really have a huge revelation. Like, I mean, we got some pieces that helps us to build up the bigger case, but there is no big thing that happened there that you are like, wow, or something like that. And also we got additional piece of the puzzle, which is the fourth piece of the puzzle. So this could be one of those episodes where you basically stitch things up and lay foundation for a big reveal that is coming in subsequent episodes. Well, that's it, and I'll see you on the next one.